All right, with sad news, mini bike sold. Someone wanted to buy it before I finished it, so that's fine with me. Because I ended up picking up a 1988 Honda XR600. And let me tell you, this thing is quite the mean machine. Ignore the fact that I already started tearing down on it. But essentially, this intake valve and this exhaust valve came off and started hitting. So I'm gonna pop off the head and start the tear down to start like rebuilding it. About to order the parts to do so, but just to show you guys in there, that part came out. Let me put this back. God damn it. And then that's what it's supposed to look like. So it'll be pretty fun. But right now we're trying to pull the spark plug, and then we'll pop off all these little bolts to get this head off, and then also the mount. Spark plug looks kind of brand new. Good or bad thing. But yeah, still gotta get all that junk off. I got all the got all the bolts loose. Just gotta, I believe all I gotta do is just take out the center mount, and then I should be able to kind of pick this up and pull it to the side. But yeah, this thing is being a royal pain in the ass. I might have to just pull the whole engine, which I don't really want to do, but in order to do this properly, you're gonna have to do it. But I'm gonna get those parts ordered that I need and try to get that done. All right, I've been lackluster in filming this, but finally got this out. Took off a part that I didn't need to, so I gotta assemble that again. But nice to know that the engine spins freely, because the person said that it had locked up because a valve dropped, but all the valves are there. It was only the top part of two of the rocker arms that kind of came undone, specifically this one. So I already have the parts on the way, so yeah, just gotta wait for them to come in, and I'll be able to rebuild this, put it back on, lift the engine back up, put on the new chain, and just gotta wait for throttle tubes, and then should be good to go. I got the new parts in for the cylinder, or the valve rocker train or whatever. I only am putting in a new one of those and new screws, because I really don't feel like taking this whole thing apart to kind of do this. So yeah, I'm gonna just toss it back on. I also got valves and springs, but to be quite honest with you, I really don't feel like rebuilding the whole engine. I'll kind of run it as is for right now, and then depending on how long I keep it, maybe get around to building it, because it's either going to be this bike or a different kind of dirt bike that I want to make into like a good like trail bike, and like I want to take it fishing and like camping and just all around exploring. I don't really care for like tricks and course type stuff, but this is definitely going to be like a good bike. But for right now, I'm not rebuilding the whole cylinder head and the valve train and the rockers and all that shit. I'm just gonna kind of do what it needs to be, and as you can see, R6 is in pieces. I'm not making a video on that. Starter went out on me. I'll put up a picture or something of me loading this into a van. But yeah, kind of gonna be getting this thing ready for the warmer weather to start riding. So this is the wrong gasket completely for that bike. So instead of actually putting this together like I wanted to, I can't. Hooray. At least for now I can put on one grip, because I'm waiting on the throttle tube assembly to get in. Also need to get the decompression set up as well. Also need some miscellaneous bolts too for this thing. But yeah, I mean, it's coming together ever so slightly. I would like to get a setup to put some bags back here, but The previous owner has this. I don't know what I would put in this, but I want to get like a little writing bag or something. I don't know. Let me know. All right, got the new gasket in. I gotta actually set it down and start doing all that stuff, but got it pretty much. Another thing we got to do on the bike is do the oil change just to kind of see what the oil looks like. On the Honda XR600, it has the oil fill on the frame, and it's a dry sump system, so it doesn't really store the oil in the engine. It stores about a quart in here and filters the other quart through here. So here's one drain plug. I already drained it. And then the other drain plug is right next. It's that red bolt over there. And then I also need to change the oil filter. And I need to get all that stuff still, but I wanted to kind of see what the oil looks like right now. Kind of worrisome because this was like finger tight in there. Just want to pull and see what is in there. Okay. I didn't really think about that, to be honest, but yeah. A little bit of a tight spot, so I can't really film it as easy. But you're gonna be taking off this right here, because this should be where the oil filter is. Just a quick comparison between the two filters. Shit, grody as hell, boy. All right, so the dirt bike video is gonna be wrapped up until I get some more parts. I'm waiting on the throttle tube to come in. Once I get that, I'm gonna hook up the throttle. Everything else should be about hooked up for it, besides the light and the wiring for that. Also still do need to adjust the valves. I just kind of threw the bike together to kind of clean up the garage, and same with this one. This one I still got to do the rectifier and the stator, and hopefully that will make this one work. I know I haven't really put that one in the video at all, and there won't be a video on this one just because it's been pissing me off to try to get it done. Yeah, hopefully get another video out for that one, and then this one, and then this upcoming weekend, body mounts or the subframe bushings. I want to say my leak is actually from the rear main seal, so that's not going to get dealt with until I do an engine swap, because I'm not going to take out that engine to put it back in. Also got some parts on the way soon for the Porsche brakes and the 5-lug conversion. Aside from that, I don't know what else I would really do for the 90 and these ones. Hopefully a riding video soon once I get this one up and can do some maybe exploring, get one of the cameras going, or riding video with this. Not sure. But yeah, thank you for watching.